Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap that bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us, we have the Topsics, model number MD089. This is an AM/FM NOAA weatherband emergency radio with Bluetooth and MP3 player. You can find these on Amazon in 3 different colors, retailing for $24.99. I got mine on sale for $19.99 with a $5 off coupon. Represents an amazing bargain for what this little radio can do. I love it. It brings tops in fun, definitely. So let's check it out. Comes in a basic brown box. Code there. Radio, flashlight, earphones. Alright, so you know it's got a headphone jack. Of course, things upside down. Let's see, solar panel, crank radio, and phone charger. Yep, that works. So let's go ahead and open this up and take everything out. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a challenge. It's upside down. But that can be a good thing. Okay, so box is empty. There we go, empty box. Unboxed by Todderbert. Alright, so we get an instruction manual. We'll go over that. We got a do not eat. Do not, or I guess throw away. Well, what do we get here? We got a charging cable, micro USB. Some people still love this style. Most of my radios have this, so yeah. I'm still a fan. It's just I like Type-C when the new one's coming out. But this is okay. Got the charging cable. I need another one, but yeah. And then it comes with, I noticed, it comes with a micro SD card. That's a nice little touch. A no branded 1 gigabyte card. Pretty basic. Well, it does say something there. I don't know. Mic MC. There you go. We'll be using this. It has some music on there, so we'll play it. Alright, and then the radio here is upside down in this blister pack. So I got the orange colored one. Like I said, I think there's green, orange, and then there's red. Red probably looks the best, but it would not blend well with my red cloth here. So, okay, so here's the radio. First thing I like about it, it's super compact for an emergency radio. It's got some charm to it. It's well made. So yeah, it's got soft touch plastics if you're a fan. It's not that big a deal. I don't think it's really going to be a problem. But yeah, there's a lot going on. Oh, little rubber jacket moved. Cover that back up so I can show you that. But yeah, overall, loving this little guy. Yeah, and we'll show you all the fun features it has. So let's first go over the manual real quick. And that's pretty simple. It's just got a fold-out deal. Pretty excited. You know, I forgot I had Bluetooth. I thought that was kind of neat. All right, I don't know which way to go with this. I'm guessing here starts. Okay, so operation, you can see it's pretty basic. It's got a battery indicator for the power bank when you use that. Now, the nice thing about this radio, it doesn't always have it on. A lot of these emergency radios, those lights light up all the time, which is very annoying. This radio does not do that until you use the power bank. Kudos to Topsics for getting that right. Okay, so I'll just kind of move this along here. In case I miss something, I'm going to try to go over most of what this radio does. And if I miss something, it's all right there. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to go to the back. USB charging, takes you how long to charge it. Hand crank. What to expect, spinning it 130 RPM. Gets it charged up. I think what's it say there? 1 minute of cranking. Excuse me. 1 minute of cranking gives you 15 minutes of flashlight. And let's see, what's it say? Radio play 4 to 7 minutes. Nice. Solar power. If you look at this, of course, most radios should tell you this. It takes 60 to 70 hours to charge that battery. You need sunlight. How many days that is? That's a lot of days. So it's just there as a trickle charge just to keep the battery topped up a little bit when you're not using the radio. So there's the weight, some dimensions, frequency information for those who need it, for the nerd in you. Power consumption. Now it says 9 watts. That's the power bank feature, guys. If you're wondering, it's not the speaker. It says the speaker is 3 watts. It's actually a pretty strong speaker. There's the battery, 2000 milliamp hour. It's an 18650 protected button top battery that's replaceable, which I'll show you. And it says IPX3 water resistant, which I could see. And then down here it says After fully charged, expect the flashlight to run about 8 hours and the radio about 16 hours. I did the conversion there, as you can see. 1,000 minutes. I don't know why they put 1,000 minutes. Okay, don't drop it. There you go. Giving you some ideas what to expect there with the solar panel again. And warranty. And I think we're done. And that's the contents. Picture of it. All right. So let's get to the radio real quick. Boom. Yeah, I love this little guy. It's got class, a little style to it. Bring it on down. Down. All right, so dimensions. We have 4.5 inches in length. We have 2.5 inches in height. We have 2.5 inches in depth. That includes the front knobs here. So quite a deep little radio, but still compact. Love that. Fits in one hand, no problem. Grab and go. That's the nice thing about this little guy. So we're going to bring this back up and do a size comparison. I'm going to bring in a different radio this time. Since I like my C-Crane products, why not compare it to the C-Crane CC Radio Solar? Yeah, I think it's awesome. This is probably one of the best emergency radios you can buy on the market today. $99 versus $20. But you get an idea for size. This thing's like micro compared to the Radio Solar. Look at this. Look at these solar panel differences. You get the idea, right? Yeah. Get all into frame. Okay. You get it. You get the idea. Look, this little guy has a bigger flashlight. Doesn't mean it's better, but there you are. Okay, cool. Yeah, for emergency radios, I'm going to start using that Radio Solar as my benchmark for size. Okay, so then we got CC Pocket. So it's about the size of a CC Pocket as far as like length and width. But as far as depth, no way. You could stack 2 CC Pockets. See that? Yeah, 2 CC Pockets will fit. So there's that. And then, of course, Skywave. Nice little shortwave radio. These are fun. I mean, I don't know if you guys are into that too, but I love having this, AM, FM, shortwave, air, weather alert, all a little compact package. There's a little thing for the Skywave. And of course, last but not least, Iron Man. He's the man with the master plan. He loves Topsics from China land. Ding, 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 ding. He's Iron Man. Looking for an emergency radio, man. Okay, he went the wrong way. He went to the right. It's supposed to go to the left. So cool. Let's talk about features of the Topsics MD089. Let me just zoom it back down. All right. A lot of cool features to go over. So on the left-hand side, we have a flashlight, 65 lumens. It's bright, but it's kind of sucky. It's got these like weird aberrations to the light source. It's got like a blue, a yellow ring, a blue, violet ring, and another yellow ring. So, I mean, it works as a light source, but it looks like psychedelic. Ooh. Yeah, use that light source to find a better light source. But it works. In emergency, that's what you're going to want. And let me get my color back. There we go. So yeah, not bad though. Little light switch turns it on right there. It's not too bad. You can't bump that by accident. On the front here, we have a speaker. Sounds really good. It's not a cheap, tinny sounding speaker. You get to hear that in a second. I'll do a little demo with this. It's a 1.5 inch speaker, maybe 1 3/4 inch. It sounds really nice. I like it. Topsics brand name there. Over here, we have our dial. As you can see, it uses a little rotary. This is really smooth and easy to move. You can move it actually too fast, but it's not like loose or anything. It's just easy to tune. You can see the 3 bands, plus the weather band on top, starting at the highest channel going to the lowest channel. And in FM, we have 87 to 108, of course, and we have AM expanded from 520 to 1710, if you can read those numbers. There you go. Down here, we have 3 LEDs. The first one represents the battery charge from the solar and dynamo. So right now it's getting a solar charge, it's red, and when you spin the dynamo, it turns red. In the middle, there's a power indicator. When the radio's on, that'll turn green. And on the right-hand side there, TF, that means the MP3 player or Bluetooth mode. When that's flashing, it shows activity for those 2 devices. Here we have a selector, TF or Bluetooth, weather band, AM, FM. There's your power bank feature, showing the percentage left on the battery. I didn't test how accurate that was. Just know if you get down to 50%, probably but good to charge your battery up. Over here, we got a volume on-off knob. Nice. Right-hand side, we got a carry strap. We got a little waterproof jacket. Nice to see this. pull this up, and you can see behind there we have a headphone jack, a micro USB jack to charge the internal battery, a USB out for the power bank, which supplies 5 volts at 1 amp, solid, I tested that. And right down in there is the micro SD card slot, which we're going to load up right now with the little provided doohickey they gave us. If I can get it out of here. Probably send it flying. Okay. So I put some files on here. Now, a nice thing about having a little SD card is to put some like podcasts, some old time radio shows, something to keep you entertained. If the power's out for a while and you have no entertainment, like you can't run your tablet will go dead quick. This won't. And you could have some nice information there. Plus you could put like emergency lists and different things on the little micro SD card. You can do audible recordings for things too, like prep lists and where you have stuff located and things like that. So the headphone jack, I'll talk about that. Headphone experience is fairly good. What I noticed with this headphone jack is no low-level hiss, which is great. That's a bonus, having that, no low-level hiss. FM, Bluetooth, and MP3s expect heavy lows. I mean, it has very heavy low. If you like the nice bass tones, you're going to like this radio. It has decent mids, nice highs. I want to tell you it does not have FM stereo, and there's no stereo for Bluetooth mode or MP3 mode. And that's just the way this radio is. This is perfect for playing podcasts and old-time radio shows where they're mono in nature. If you play stereo tracks, what happens is it cuts the right channel off, and all you hear is the left channel. It's just one nuance of the radio, so keep that in mind when you're using it for such tasks. Also on the AM band, it gets rather interesting. It has weak lows, which is nice, decent mids, and nice highs. So it's actually pleasant to listen to the AM band with this headphone jack. So there we go. Headphone experience explained. And we're getting to it. We're getting to almost everything. Got a large solar panel on top. That's nice. I think that's fairly adequate for this size radio. On the back here, we got the antenna. It's a 12-incher. This does kind of hinder its ability to get more stations. It would have done better on FM reception, but we'll talk about that in a second. Here's Dynamo. Everybody wants to see me open it and crank it. There you go. It's pretty simple. It's got a high angle there, so it gets it away from the antenna, as you can see. And it's fairly easy to crank up. So, and it fits nicely in a little notch there. There you are. And the cool thing on the bottom is you'll see, try to do this on camera, and then we'll turn this radio on, is there's 2 screws, and behind here is an 18650 protected button top cell. So you can replace it with a similar battery. I buy the Orbtronics off Orbtronic. Just search Orbtronic online, and they sell some nice ones. There's a few other companies that sell them too, of course. You can get them pretty cheap other places. And it's a little bare to get out of there, but it will be. It is removable. And what does it say on here? This is a cheap Chinese, Tenari lithium. Never heard of that company. Supposed to be 2,000 milliamp. There you are. And like I say, it's protected though. It's protected button top. Button top's over there, hidden underneath the plastic. So you have to actually pull it out from the. There's the positive end. It's marked. So yeah, it's under the plastic. That's what I meant. So over here by the flashlight, the positive button top's over there. So you can't really grab and pull it from there. So you actually have to pull it by the negative end. There's a spring there, and you got to pull from here, and the battery will come out. I tested it. It works fine. So I could increase my capacity. I got some Orbtronics that are 3500 cells. If I wanted to put one in here, I won't though, because this is fine as it is. Pretty trusty battery, but it's nice. It's replaceable if it died on you. If you have spares, it's always good to have a couple spares. That way you're not stuck, and you just use your Dynamo to charge it up if you have no power to get it going. There you go. And then, another neat thing to mention is that if you have an automobile, you can always charge it in the automobile. It's not going to drain your battery too much to charge this little battery. You just get one of those adapters, your 12-volt DC to 5-volt micro USB. I know I got one of those in my car. So you could charge your radio in the car too. So something to think about. All right. So that's the features of this little bad boy. There's one more thing I wanted to mention. There's buttons here. We got back, forward, pause, play, as you can see there. Interesting thing is when you try to seek forward or seek back, it doesn't do that. What it does is it changes the volume threshold, which is very interesting. So if you're doing Bluetooth and it's a little too loud, you can actually turn it down with the threshold, and then turn it up with the more volume. So you can actually control volume threshold. I'll try to show that to you. So let's go ahead and turn it on. Yay!
Music.
We'll demo this for about a minute. I'll show you the threshold. Turn it there. And then we'll go here, threshold. So I'm turning it down with those. So that's all the way up now. And it gives you finer control on the volume, which I think is really cool. Let's get some more volume. Now when you go to the max, it makes kind of that sound. There we go. And if you're into old-time radio like me, I've had this. Oh, that's not it. Next. Here we go.
Hello, Duffy's Tavern. What do you eat? Meet the Archie the manager speaking. Duffy ain't here. Oh, hello, Duffy. Well, it looks like spring is here. Yes, spring. And the whole...
The Harold Perry Show. Lever Brothers Company, makers of Swan, the soap with the exclusive super creamed blend, presents...
Our friend Swan with my friend Irma.
NBC presents Frank Lovejoy in Night Beat.
So there you go. I mean, it's a great entertainment device if you have nothing else. So yeah, then you just pull that out. Let's do that really quick, and then we'll start talking about the FM reception report, give you an idea what this thing can do on FM, try to cruise the bands a little bit, and then give final thoughts. The video will run a little longer, but it's always fun. So I took the little guy out. Okay. So now should we turn it on to talk about Bluetooth?
Bluetooth mode.
There you go, it's flashing. Just trying to find a Bluetooth device. It'll come up MD089 on your Bluetooth phone or Bluetooth enabled device. So, all right, so we'll turn that off there. Yeah, so FM reception report. We're going to go to FM. There's weather band, AM, FM. So this radio did fairly average. Didn't expect. It's just with that little tiny antenna, you tend not to get as good as reception as you could. But expect about 48 stations, which is typical of an analog radio like this. The only nice thing about this radio here is it's DSP, which means digital signal processor. It locks on stations, stays locked, doesn't drift. But the interesting thing here is that it locks on strong stations. That is a problem. It does the same thing on AM too, by the way. So if you're tuning this radio, AM gets a little tricky. You can find distant stations in the evening with this on AM. But as far as FM goes, it definitely locks on the stronger stations. So I'm just going to go ahead and raise this little antenna. I think actually just a little bit. I'm going to hook a little wire to it. I always keep this wire handy when I'm downstairs. It's just a 12-foot wire that's in my window. Anybody could get one of these. You can find them on Amazon. Just a little, they're usually shortwave wires, but this one's just a short one. And it'll just help me get out of the basement here. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn it on. Do a quick little FM scan. Just remember, no FM stereo. Still sounds good on the speaker. Little power station there.
Become so light, but thank you for being there for all of us. I'm serious.
Today in the Word app and start reading, or sign up for the daily devotional delivery.
Walked outside. Winnie went after him.
The Lord dealt with that sexual immorality, and one of the things that the apostle said to those people, he said, "Know you not,
receiving this benefit."
Run, California sun. So smart, but I'm nobody's fool.
Yeah, this little speaker is pretty impressive for a little radio.
50% off every garment, every jacket, every magnificent.
Everything beautiful. Take a trip somewhere far.
Who's ready to ring in the savings?
It's all in me.
On 99.9 WJVL.
Bring in the new year in 80s style at the Janesville Holiday Inn Express's New Year's Eve.
So I can forget my name while you collect.
The results of driving drunk are tragic. That's why law enforcement is out there looking for impaired.
Celebrate on Sophia's birthday. Her life and mine.
866-92-SWEAT. That's 866-927-9328.
Sweat.
This is Keith. Who am I speaking to?
This is Ashley.
Hey, Ashley. How you doing? What's going on with you?
Can drive you far. Go there. Yes, I will. Yes, I will.
Minute reverse it. It's your minute is when yet. It's your.
Is available. State and Mulford.
Payments for 90 days. Plus, get $1,500 in bonus.
I ain't saying you can't do what you want to do. I just ain't going.
Wraz z wami wszystkimi.
Don't go against me. They're asking my help.
No love yo nunca estaba.
Gives an idea for the FM. Sweet, sounds really good. Running out of time. Let's go to the weather band. So AM weather band. This is a nice little notched setup. Now we're starting at the top, channel 7.
Saturday, limited excessive. Significant no risk. Sunday, limited excessive cold risk. Limited snow.
Now upstairs I got 5 stations, which is above average performance for emergency radio.
Light snow likely. Little or no new snow accumulation. Temperatures nearly steady in the upper 20s. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Highs around 20. Chance of precipitation 80%. Listener was clear. The temperature was 14. The conditions was partly expected for New Year's Day with the potential for hail. Freezing spray will be possible through the weekend. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for southeast Wisconsin, including Milwaukee.
Okay, so I got about 4 right there. That gives you an idea for the weather band. Let's go to the AM band. Okay, so AM experience during the day was not so hot. I get locals with it and some semi-locals. If you... Oops, I'm on TF card. There we go. AM band. Let's go to the bottom of the band. So if you're tuning this radio during the day, expect a decent reception up to around 1200 AM. And then when you get past 1200 kilohertz, you're going to run into nothing. It's like dead space during the day. But at night, it will wake up. You know, the other night I was tuning in 1540, no problem. KXEL out of Iowa. So yeah, it will work in the evening. So this is evening now. We're about 11 o'clock, 11:30 at night. Central Standard Time. I'm near Chicago, Illinois. We'll just see if we can find anybody. Okay, there's FM, AM. Now, of course, it uses an internal antenna, which is horizontally mounted. Some are the wrong way, but this radio did it the right way. Get some locals.
Fruits and vegetables, we know that. And so I really believe that this is good. To me,
560 WIND, Chicago.
And serving today right here in these bottles, well, hey, I together.
Okay, that music there, I think, is 650 Nashville. Let's just double check. Oops. Get my 650 here, and here we hear. Yep, there you go, Nashville, Tennessee, so I can pick that up. It's 434 miles. Nice.
908-7636. You're probably paying more than you should.
670 The Score, Chicago.
08
WSCR.
6. Remember, 1-800-90.
Oh, all right. For Ocelot cat, they can be beautiful.
720 WGN.
Oh, it's a pretty cat. It's pretty big too, though. You know.
$1,000 dinner. There are people on both sides of the aisle. No, it's not.
Zoomer radio is hard to get. I got it the other day.
All CNN can boil it down to is who's a bad person. Right? That's what CNN is boiling it down to. And you get the same thing from
this is 760 at the moment.
Ran this headline. This is the headline that is currently up at the New York Times website. Quote: Rush Limbaugh, who built talk radio into
seeing if I can get my pocket. So 740 is weak. When it's weak, it's not going to come in. If it's strong, it'll come in.
That is the most dismissive, disgusting, and ridiculous.
2021. Watch now on Curiosity Stream.
Here's 780 WBBM.
It's $1.67 a month. Visit CuriosityStream.com.
Hi, this is Anne-Marie Welser. I'm the social and community.
100% over the phone and chosen by your Dallas Cowboys as the weight loss program for the organization and fans.
Oh, this is 820.
Let's go. Set up your visit today at sodaweightloss.com. Soda and the Cowboys are. Say it with me now. Say it with me, all right.
Specs is the place for New Year's with style. Our champagne lined up is more than a mile. Fine wines, rare spirits, and specialty.
Yeah, it's a WBAP, Fort Worth, Texas. This is about 810 miles. Nice.
With specs prices so low, you're sure to impress.
Marché dans les présidentielles, c'est vraiment magnifique. De très belles montagnes aussi dans le Maine au Vermont.
860 CJBC, Toronto. 460 miles, same where Zoomer would be.
Aller sûrement dans le coin de sur notre côté.
Not remove money from these Democrat governors who were going way overboard with this stuff. It essentially shows that he was okay with it. You know, what stuff you do, they pull your funding.
I was completely blown away. I was completely blown away that most of these governors that did not enforce law and order during our color revolution of the spring, they should have been arrested, and they weren't. And Trump could have ordered arrests.
Let's go ahead and go all the way up.
And detainment of these governors.
Abuse, call 1-800-ELDERLY. That's 1-800-ELDERLY.
Yeah, I definitely think he sold it a little bit, but it's still close.
But oftentimes the two can become conflated.
And dancing in its refund rain.
Starfish Falls. This message was brought to you by United Healthcare and AARP Foundation.
Elena had another asthma.
Back with your final calls in a moment on Coast to Coast 8. Retirement and Income Radio Show right here on Saturday afternoons at 3 p.m. You can also call me for your free retirement and income.
Local business owners today are saying it's getting hard.
And it's always an honor when he asks me to do that. Follow.
Everybody was just so nice.
We'll go to the top of the band.
Metals at 866-58.
I'm probably okay. Probably okay?
That they were told they would be fired if they...
Okay, I think I heard 1610 there. Okay, so that gives you an idea what you can expect. It does wake up an evening on AM. Pretty impressed with this little receiver. Final thoughts on the Topsics MD089, $20. Gets you an amazing value. You even get a little cheapy micro SD card. Hey, who cares if you lose it, break it? Just a gigabyte, but it holds quite a bit of podcasts or old-time radio shows, depending on what you want to put on there. It does Bluetooth speaker, but, to be honest with you, I wouldn't be using this for Bluetooth speaker because you're just draining two devices instead of one device. But having that MP3 player is a nice thing to have in emergency radio. Again, you have entertainment. The only thing better on this radio would be a clock and an alarm. And there are radios out there that are digital that have those things. But if you want something fun and simple and kind of classic, vintagey looking, this is actually a winner. So for $20, it gets a buy all day long. At $25, well, you might want to start looking around. If you really love it, buy it at $25. But if you want to wait, it'll probably go on sale. In 3 different colors. Nice choices. But yeah, everything about this radio is great. Love the replaceable battery. Love the reception's pretty decent on all the bands. As you heard, AM band wasn't dead on the evening, which is nice. You picking up station 800 miles away, yeah, it's fine. That's great on a little inexpensive emergency radio. Got a nice little flashlight. As far as brightness goes, not the best in color rendition, but it's bright enough. So, okay, well, there's it is, the Topsics. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a big like if you did. 2, if you like the inexpensive emergency radios and want to see more, hit subscribe at the bell icon. And 3, comment below what you think about the MD089. Is it for you, or would you rather have El Premio CC Radio Solar? Let me know. All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you in my next video.